The second question is about explain why our current system falls short at least three problems, and then explain a solution to fix it. So, for the first problem, I think for current system, the problem could be that one being voted may not be the one that most Canadian voters want. Like,
for example, the Liberal Party have the 38.6% for voting at last election, but they got like 15% pass and winning on the government.
it's like maybe you got more than like 50% of reading in the government, but you didn't actually win most of the Canadians' votes, which comes to the case you can still be selected as a prime minister, even though you didn't support by most of people, which means like 50% or more Canadians. So I think for the solution, like in order for a party to win the election, you need to like get votes more than 50% of voting by Canadians, and also more than 50% of reading at the election. So I think that can kind of fix the problems.
Okay, and because I think the vote may not be fiction, and there comes a problem that not all Canadian and willing to vote for someone mean they not want to participate into the election.
Yeah, participate is a big problem. It's like I believe this like research says like 70% or I remember 70 or 80% of Canadians are just voting for the election, and while the rest of 20% are doing nothing at all. Like because maybe for the current system, if you want to vote for someone, but like you vote for the one that didn't eventually become the prime minister, and there comes the problem like the Canadian don't want to vote anymore because the one they voted can't be like selected in any way, right?
I think the solution is the first would be a good choice to make anyone to do the voice, and but somehow it can be costly to do that stuff.
So yeah, like we are saying by forcing to make that thing happen to all the Canadians to like vote for the election, but I don't think it's actually a good solution. But all I can come out is just this one, right? So like also there's one more problem that voters can like I'm saying, the voters can only vote for one person, and there comes the problem that if the voters like two or more candidates, but they somehow they can only select one of them. Like it's hard to make the choice. But if you just like rank them into one and two, like the two words like 50% word, 50% words for like count as 0.5 votes if you put it into the second place. So let's say like if you put into first place, you got 1 votes, right? So if you put into second place, it will got like 0.5 votes, which come to less but still worth some votes to become the prime minister. So I think that's kind of everything, right?